On Memorial Day, we honor those who have given the ultimate price for our freedom in this country. And we're at Memorial Park with Colonel Richard Kucksdorf at the iconic tank, the corner of Lieg and Main Street. We drive past this every day. We see kids climbing on it. There's ball games, there's picnics, and we want to know the history of this historic landmark. Can you tell us more?
Well, what I can tell you is it came to Shawano in July of 1953. It was driven by a gentleman last name Staubbe, who owned Staubbe Refrigeration. And he drove it from a military base near Madison all the way up to Shawano. He was escorted by the police. And the local people complained because the tracks tore up the edge of the road from Madison to Shawano. But it's on loan from the U.S. government, so if they wanted to come and get it, they could still come and get it.
We want to keep it. It's such a landmark. Again, this is World War II tank.
Yep.
It was not used in combat.
No. This is an M4 tank, and it's based off the design of the M3, which was an older version. This is a lower profile, which means it sits a little lower, about 9 feet. The big difference between this and the M3 is the turret swivels, whereas the M3, the gun was stationary and the whole tank had to swivel. One of the things people don't know about this is all of these tanks are geared with a propeller shaft, and you could put a kid on there and they could float across a river, or they used them on D-Day when they got off the landing craft to float into Normandy.
How many crew fit inside here?
There was 4. You had the driver up front, the loader that handled the gun here, a guy behind him that loaded the gun, and then the commander would sit and he would look out the top, and he had a periscope or a scope, and he would tell the loader what kind of target to shoot at. This particular machine was made by Ford and Ford Motor Company.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay, and how many of these are made? About 50,000, right?
Yeah, almost 50,000. Your grandfather, Irv Bartz, was a tank guy, and so was my dad. But my dad never went to Korea. He was in Germany. But anyway.
So we have that connection.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
My grandpa, he didn't talk about the war very often, but he did share with me once that when he was in the tank, he lost all his buddies.
Yeah.
He was the only one that came home.
Yeah.
So on Memorial Day, we honor all those again who didn't come back to Shawano. And we have this tank, and
yep,
although we have some good times climbing on it, it is an important piece of local history, of American history.
Yep. If you go to the battlefield of Antietam, there's a giant statue named Old Abe, and at the bottom of the statue it says, not for themselves, but for their country. So I think that's what our veterans do. It's not for themselves, not for the glory, it's for their country.
Fitting for today. Thank you for your service. Thank you to all those servicemen for your service all year round. We want to say thank you, and come visit the tank. Meet you at the tank.
And thank you, Jaime Lee, for all you do.
Okay, this used to be a lot easier when I was a kid.